Okay, before I get into this video, there's a couple things I just wanted to address about I forgot to mention about the Mulan remake. I love the Reflection song from Christina Aguilera, uh, or I've been listening to it a million times. I think it's a wonderful song, and I thought it was a really cool and I really thought that was really cool that Ming Na Wen had a cameo at the end of the remake of Mulan. There, I said it. Now let's talk about the movie. Disney's Godmothered. I saw the trailer to this film, and I thought it looked like a cute movie. Enchanted. What if Enchanted took place in Boston? Or in that film, Enchanted was done by the director of a Goofy movie. This one is directed by Sharon Maguire, or which is the director of those Bridget Jones movies. Bridget Jones. So But what now I can also say, what if Elf took place in Christmas time? Took place in Boston as well. Oh, so oh I'm not gonna lie, God, My Mother is probably one of the funniest movies I have ever seen in my life. This movie constantly made me laugh, and I'll get to the number one best part of the movie. It's not just Boston, but it's not just the shots of Boston. That's the second. That's probably is my favorite part. But my real favorite part of the movie is the main character of the film. The main character of the picture named Eleanor, played by Jillian Bell. She basically finds out that the fairy godmother school was about to close because nobody believes in happily ever after. So she finds an assignment for herself to do. And then she goes to a portal, which I believe it was I'm not sure if it was shot somewhere in the north part of Boston, like Stoneham, or shot in the Blue Hills Reservation, up around Milton or Canton. Now to make one thing clear, if you hear me talk about things that are in Boston, this is me. You could probably get the idea what I'm actually trying to say, especially for folks who've been to Boston or who have been to Massachusetts. Because I myself live in the state, and I live near Boston. And so she goes through a portal, and then she gets a ride from a lady, which I'll talk about the jokes in this movie in a little bit. She comes across a lady named Mackenzie, or he play, or well, oh yeah, Mackenzie, played by Isla Fisher, or Isla Fisher. I can't pronounce her name right, or something. But we already know this kind of tale. It's like Elf all over again. But here it's also played for laughs as well. But a fairy tale taking place in Boston. This has really got to build up. Well, this has to build up a lot of good jokes, and like I said, this movie is really hilarious. The mother has two little girls, and like one of her daughters named Jane wants to be a singer, and the other daughter, or it's just a daughter or something. Well, one of the it's just like a regular kid and stuff. Um, but Mackenzie, he just doesn't believe in Christmas and doesn't believe in happily ever afters anymore because there's a twist, in the movie which I don't want to give away. And of course we get a lot of the typical fish out of water joke. Basically like jokes you will probably hear in Enchanted, but this is probably really, but it's just done so hilariously. And oh my god. Oh, and like I said, when I saw the trailer, it looked like a cute movie, but it turned out to be even better than I personally ever thought. I was not expecting how laugh out loud hilarious this movie really was. And and like I said, the number one best part of the movie is thanks to Jillian Bell as the character Eleanor, who's basically the fairy godmother in training. This character reminded me of Amy Adams' character in Enchanted, or Giselle, and she is laugh out loud hilarious. She is what makes this movie for me. And the only other characters I'm about to talk about are super likable. The mother character, or who's like this blank slate and a little bit strict and stern, but then later on we'll actually see the importance in life, or even like true love and stuff. We've seen this before, but I think it's done very well here. Oh, one of her daughters, well, one of Mackenzie's daughters named Jane, wants to do like a solo singing act, or which she does like a solo singing act at the end of the movie, and I really thought that was well. And she has a really great voice, a really great singing voice. She has a good music career coming ahead of her. But and the best way to describe friggin' Mackenzie, describe Eleanor, she's adorably beautiful. Jillian Bell looked adorably beautiful in this movie. So, but the other parts about this film, it's very nice and Christmassy. And there's a lot of really good heartfelt moments in this movie as well. There's a very clever twist in the movie that, you don't just need like a husband, to like live happily ever after. You have someone that's close to you, which I think that's a very clever message. And I think and it's very cleverly told. And that is told at the end of the movie. There's no like straight up bad guy. There's no straight up last minute villain or anything. It's just something that there is this one fairy godmother lady that looks like a bad guy, but really isn't. She just doesn't understand and stuff. It's more of a misunderstanding kind of character. So when you the shots of Boston, on every last minute, I fell in love with it. Even the Christmas lights that are around Boston. There's a really cool scene in the movie where they're at the TD Garden, where the Boston Bruins play, and a lot of people are wearing the Boston Bruins outfit. They have there's like a great joke, which I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a line of seafood that the fairy godmother eats and stuff. It's super funny. Or like clam chowders and lobster rolls. It's the whole bunch. So I don't know. I really think this movie was just so good. All the characters were incredibly likable. Especially Jillian Bell, as Eleanor, the fairy godmother. Which, like I said, if you see Eleanor, you're gonna laugh so hard at her. So which is better? Is it Enchanted or is it this movie? It's super hard. I mean, to say one thing, there is some 2D animated part. There is a 2D animated part of the movie, which I don't really want to give away, but it's at the end of the film. But it's very well done. It is greatly animated. I wonder if Disney Animation did something like that. Do you think? So I'm wondering, could there be a sequel to this? Because I actually wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to this movie, and still be shot in Boston and stuff, and see if there's a lot of possibilities for me. They should make a sequel to this. So overall, Godmother is one of the best movies of the year, and I highly recommend you to check it out on Disney Plus. So if you have seen it, what did you think? Comment below. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to the video and share the video as well. I really think this movie was really absolutely hilarious. From beginning to end, and very heartfelt too. Once you see the good heartfelt scenes in the movie. So that's it, and I am the Bostonian Critic, and I will see you later on. Take care.